I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, like, I'm not even gonna try on that one. But now I know where it comes from on the laptop. I guess if I don't use it very often, dark, it probably took a in here, which makes sense, but talking about.
All right. 14 district court is now in session. I will judge the subjects and situation.
Maybe see. Court does call the case of Spice Tree versus Haley Salisbury and Gavin Wellesley. You guys want to come up right here?
And good morning, Your Honor. Rachel Dornbush, Palace Law on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, state your names.
Salisbury.
I know.
Wellesley.
All right. Couple of things happened, and I know Miss Dornbush, you got something. Mr. Wellesley, you, as I understand it, don't wish to have any other interest in the apartment. Is that correct?
No, sir.
Pardon?
No, sir.
Okay. It's not correct what I'm saying, or you're saying you don't want to?
Oh, I'm saying I don't want to. Sorry.
All right. As you were, and the reason I'm saying that is because prior to that, you had basically indicated that you have some place of your own.
I do.
Is that correct?
And I also, I'm staying with my stepfather right now, but I do plan on getting an apartment soon in the future. And I didn't know if me being on this lease would affect that.
All right. We may be able to take care of that. Haley, how are you today?
Okay.
You're good? All right. You wish to continue to reside in the apartment, right?
If I can.
Pardon?
If I can,
All right.
maybe.
Oh, hold on. You're not very good about making decisions, are you? Huh? No, yeah, you're 20. That's why. To get better. All right, let's do this then. Ms. Dornbush, since Gavin doesn't want to have an interest, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a breakout room with you and Haley and talk to the two of you, okay? And do that, because I think you might have some information that I also have some. Okay.
Yes.
All right. You can have a seat. All right. The court will stand in recess. And Haley.
Well, the delay we had, right? Let me get through this delay here. On breakout room.
We're back on the record in the Spice Street Apartments matter, Salisbury, and so it's Wellesley.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I had an opportunity to talk with Haley regarding this matter. You don't want an interest in the apartment. We'll sort that out maybe by Friday, because you've got a hearing on Friday. All right. With reference to the payment of the arrearage as well as what may be the lease. There were funds that were collected, and I don't need to mention the amount, but there were funds that were collected. Talked with Haley, and I think she's in agreement that there's going to be 16,000 that needs to be deposited with the court into court escrow. And that can be done by certified funds. So ma'am, you have access to those funds?
Yes, it says that they're pending until, and it says that I've never done that, I was looking for like that. It says they're pending until the 8th because I can open it right to like, but that's what it says because we initiated the transfer.
All right. So on the 8th, which is, well, that's tomorrow. So our next hearing is on the 11th. So $16,000 of that needs to go into court escrow. That means there needs to be a certified check brought to the court. And then we will hold those funds. Is that correct, Haley? Right?
Mhm.
You have to verbalize.
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, the other thing in speaking with her is right down the street. She's going to go down to the University of Michigan Credit Union and open an account there. I'd like that so that you have proof of the opening of that account today, if you can.
Okay.
They're quick. Okay. All right. You have a license, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I think that's all they need. All right. And so you need to open an account there. Then they also have folks that, financial folks that can help you with questions and the like and what you have on that. All right. There are some other issues that Ms. Dornbush brought up. I'm not gonna have those raised. I don't want those raised on the record. Just see what happens there regarding that. Also an issue with an agency we're gonna try to get you in touch with regarding furnishings and the like, a nonprofit here, and see what we can do along those lines. We're also gonna give you the number to the University of Michigan University of Michigan Legal Clinic to kind of help you manage yourself through some of the legal issues. And I think that was everything we talked about. Is that right, Haley?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Okay, so Ms. Dornbush, was there anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor. I think we've covered everything and hopefully we'll have some additional updates by Friday.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Haley, wait a moment. We'll get all that information to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Court's in recess.
Okay, court's going into recess, Judge Simpson. I went back and that's the first case that I saw. So being the first case that I saw, we should be good. Let's see if we got anything else there. If not, we might go to a different courtroom. We have no delay. We had one. All right. Let's get into, excuse me. Let's get into, let's go into this one here. I like this one here. Let's go.
For you with regard to some of what you just
This is
heard.
some YSL stuff
So
here.
I gave y'all an
So I can
instruction
see what's going on with
that
something.
if this witness provided testimony
That's
that was
maybe not for the day.
inconsistent with a guilty plea admission, that you could accept that guilty plea admission as substantive evidence against any of these defendants. But then what we heard was that this
Up,
witness,
up, 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 up. Joe Simpson's back. Let's go back to him.
Okay, so the people versus
All right,
Caitlin
Joe
Morgan.
Simpson's back.
Special Lobby for People. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on behalf of my client. Your Honor, I've been unable to locate my client. I called her as recent as this morning with direct voicemail. I'll know that it's not the person that she's.
People being ready to proceed on this matter, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of 25,000.
And Your Honor, I don't know if we'll be able to proceed or not. One of the witnesses was subpoenaed but has not appeared, but I do have other witnesses, 2 police officers who are here for the trial. We can potentially start, probably not finish.
Got it. 25,000, I'll give a 10% privilege on that. That warrant will issue immediately.
Your Honor, I'd asked to withdraw my representation. She failed to appear back in November 2023. She then came back into the system and we started this process. We've been diligently working since July. This is her second time failing to appear, bringing me back on the case. So I'd asked to withdraw my representation.
All right, what I would need, I'm not going to have an order. I'm not going to have a problem for that. I need a written order.
Understood.
Okay, send that to me and I'll sign off.
Your Honor, for the court's information, she is due to have a preliminary examination tomorrow morning.
Before,
That's a great question. I'm so sorry.
it's either going to be before Judge Barr or me.
It's not us, yeah.
It's before Judge Barr.
It's George Burke.
Who?
It's Judge Burke.
Burke? Oh, I probably saw JB
Yeah.
and I thought Judge Barr. So it's before Judge Burke tomorrow.
Yes, that's what I have as well.
All right. So I'll issue that. Council would be permitted to withdraw if just file an order with the court.
we have a problem, and I don't know if it was any of you, but we need to get to the bottom of it, or I'm gonna have to
What happened here,
excuse
Judge Simpson?
everybody
Cut it too.
from
I've never
utilizing
had Judge
cameras
Simpson just cut it
anymore.
like that. He just cut it.
Because there is an instruction that
All
this
right, we'll go
witness
here and
not
look at
be
YSL.
in any way filmed or documented, no visual images of this witness. And some person who I have no idea who is from Adam has just emailed that they and shown a picture that is now documented all over the internet of this witness today, clearly sitting in the witness box being examined by Miss Love, and it is a full-on image of the witness. And so we need to get to the bottom of who took it and sent it to somebody else. And it was posted by somebody named Empress Fox, Protect the Flag, America, I guess, 2028. With the disclaimer, this was sent to me. I didn't take the photo or own it. So one by one.
I don't take steals.
Your Honor, I just want to say I'm not allowed to have.
I can't, you know what? Everybody come up individually to a microphone somewhere so that I can hear you, identify yourself, and say what you need to say. Does that micro? Good afternoon.
So I just, I'm not the leader. I just wanted to be the first one to say that I'm not allowed cell phones or cameras. It's on no order. I definitely did not take the picture. The picture did come to my attention. I got here a little bit late today, but there was a camera and device. Someone was definitely taking pictures today. And I know one of the people who was taking pictures was Miss L.J. Hall, PhD. Not for sure if she took the picture, but she definitely had a camera.
Okay. All right. And remind me your name. I'm sorry.
Yes, my name is Nicole Borden.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I think that's what you gave that lady we talked about the rule 42, same time you gave her hers.
And she was
She
Miss
wasn't here.
Sylvia.
Yeah, you gave her permission to do still photos, but not on these. You weren't supposed to do that. Hey, I only
Hello,
hi, I was live streaming, that's it. I didn't take any pictures.
ma'am.
I live stream, I didn't take any pictures.
Okay, I mean, you've got a couple, 2 or 3 different devices going over there at once at some points in time. And it looks like sometimes you do take photos. Are you taking photos?
Yeah, I only take photos of the defendant, that's
All
it.
right.
Or you,
You are
or I take pictures of you.
representing to the court that you did not take
No.
any pictures, any images of this witness. All
No.
right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you know anything at all about anyone who did and or how this got out there?
I only know one person that was taking pictures, the same person that you said.
She signed in right here too.
All right, and ma'am, I don't even know who you are back there, but,
No, she's not even allowed to have her.
okay. No, all right, sorry to have, okay. All right, thank you. I will do a show cause order to, Ms. Hall, and we'll find out from her. Okay. That's it for this part of the proceedings. All right, so if, Ms. Love, you're gonna wanna deal with the rest of, hang on. If you are gonna want to introduce all of those exhibits, we're gonna have to hash out the admissibility of them, so. I had thought you were gonna introduce them with Mr. Sprinkle, but.
I was, and I took out ones that specifically were pertinent to the interview that Sergeant Gaither had. Because there was, she had knowledge and could testify about people that were pertinent to what she and Mr. Zachary discussed in the interview. In other words, for instance, during the interview, you hear them talking about the dugout. There are pictures in the exhibits that I showed her of Mr. Zachary and Quentin Porter at the dugout. You hear Mr. Zachary talking about a person named Gucci Red. There, 526 Yankee Charlie is a picture of Mr. Zachary and Gucci Red.
Okay.
You hear.
So I guess what I need to know is, do you want / need to have these admitted with this witness?
Yes, the ones that I selected, not the whole 526
Okay,
Yankee.
so I guess that means we're gonna need to sort out the admissibility of them now, which is what we're gonna have to do. So can you tell me in number, not reverse number order, what they are?
Yes.
Or just hand them to me and I'll write them down?
Yes,
That might
either
be
way.
faster.
Sure. And we can also email the PowerPoint to the court.
Oh, I think y'all already, I didn't PowerPoint, just the exhibit list. Yeah, you already did. I just need to know which ones we need to litigate right now. So where are the page numbers? Miss Love, where are the page numbers?
Your Honor, I have the page numbers and I can show the courts the actual images. Let me just.
You know what, let's just go, let's just start in numerical order and not reverse numerical order, just because it'll make my brain less crazed.
Understand.
And go see if there's objection to them. So if everybody wants to pull up their scanned document that was sent over the other day, so that we can all be looking at them, have to find it. Your scan. All right, I think your first one was either 12 or 16.
It is. And Your Honor, I know what the court said. We're just going to try and make it as simple as possible.
Okay.
And we're sending to the court the way it's going to be displayed in electronic form so that the court can look at it and it's not terribly confusing.
Okay, so it is going to be displayed differently than what it is on the scan that you sent yesterday?
Yes,
Okay.
because, yes,
Well, can you just send it to everybody?
yes, everyone else has it. The court. it
Oh,
doesn't.
only the court doesn't have it. Okay. All right, send it on. So this is different than what you sent Ms. Percifield yesterday?
It's select ones from what I sent Ms. Percival yesterday.
Okay, but do they look the same as what you sent? Because I don't mind just looking on there. I think
Okay,
it just
so it's a
arrived, so
portion.
that's cool. I am opening it up now. Okay, got it.
Okay. So
And if A is whatever the last one is to the first one, that's fine. As long as we're all looking at the same thing. All right. So is everybody on the 526Y A through whatever it's